Superintendent Galvan here with story time, and I'm so excited to continue to read you bedtime stories each night before you go to sleep. And tonight I'm going to read you about Frida Kahlo, which is a phenomenal Latina artist who did some amazing artwork throughout the world. So I'm really excited to share with you about her life story and what she did. Hola comunidad de Greenfield, soy Superintendent Galvan, aquí con ustedes. Es la noche de dormir, pero antes de dormir quiero leer una historia celebrando latinos hispanos y esta noche no es diferente. Voy a leer sobre Frida Kahlo, una artista excelente que hizo bastantes cosas en todo el mundo con los artes. So vamos a celebrar lo que ella hizo en su vida para celebrar la cultura de latinos americanos y latinos en todo el mundo. So muchas gracias por estar aquí conmigo. Here we go. Frida Kahlo. Let's learn all about her beautiful life. All right. Here we go. On the warm cobblestone streets of Coyoacán, everyone knew her name. Frida Kahlo lived in a blue house with her new husband, the famous artist, Diego Rivera. Frida was an artist too. The night the telegram arrived inviting Diego to San Francisco, California, that's not far from us, Frida dreamed of a city far away from her homeland in Mexico, and she painted a portrait of herself, imagining being there. Then she packed her blue trunk and she and Diego flew north. Frida had never left Mexico ever before. Soon they were standing in the very city she painted. Diego, big as an elephant, Frida as lovely as a little bird on his arm. They lived at 716 Montgomery Street in the Artist's Quarter of San Francisco. Beneath a leaky glass roof and dangling globes of light, they drank café con leche and ate sliced oranges. Outside, the world was cool and joyous. Frida felt very far away, though, from her home. Before Diego began painting, he wanted to study his subject. Frida followed him as he explored the city. They climbed up and down the many steep hills. They gazed up at the shiny skyscrapers, and Diego thought they were great, like ancient ruins. Frida disagreed. They explored the orchards and the oils and the gold mines and the redwood trees. They stood beneath these towering trees and felt so empowered. And then, with a team of assistants, Diego went to work painting entire city halls and city walls. Some nights he didn't even come home at all. Other nights, Mr. and Mrs. Diego Rivera attended parties. The city's elite celebrated Diego. Frida stood quietly at his side. No one even looked at her. On the long days without Diego, Frida felt lost. She was in a foreign city and she didn't speak much English and she didn't have many friends. So Frida started exploring the city on her own. She wandered through narrow streets. She touched pretty birds in the tiny ornate cages and she searched in shops. Frida especially loved Chinatown. It smelled so intense with fish and fogs and